right, Keaton, we need to go over some things on your essay. Capitalization here, but even just going through your intro, there's a lot of things that raise concern. Your very first sentence, the little things always matter. And then the next one, everyone, one takes stuff for granted, no of days. So here's your sentence. Everyone, one takes stuff for granted, no of days. So we have an extra one, and you mean now, not no. So N-O-W, not no, K-N-O-W. The time I helped get presents for children over in Africa really opened up my eyes. Very abrupt. You're going very abrupt here. The next sentence. To see people come together was a. The things that they got really wasn't a whole lot, but it meant everything to them, and that really showed me a lot. So it's redundant. You're saying the same thing, and to see people come together was a what? Right here. Because I take a lot of things for granted than what I should. So I think you mean lack, and that's an incomplete sentence, and you don't have a thesis. So you have extra space here. So let's come down and let's tackle this paragraph. There was so many different people that came to our, O-U-R, church to help get presents ready for the children. Rich, poor, black, white, and Spanish. It didn't matter because everyone wanted to help. There was some people there that aren't known for some good things, but they were there. It's very wordy and a little bit hard to follow. Because they were trying to help some children that didn't have a lot, that's a fragment. Because they were trying to help some children that didn't have a lot, then what? So you could leave out the word because, and it would be a complete sentence. They were trying to help some children who didn't have a lot. This was really cool to see, but another thing that was cool was what? Lots of extra space. To see how much little things mean to them. That's a fragment. We didn't have the money or funds to do out and buy them really big presents, so it was just a lot of little toys or stuff. That's vague. We didn't have the money or funds to do out, and that was all they needed to have a good time. They didn't have an Xbox or a PS4. They just needed a couple of army men, and some crowds. What do you mean, and some crowds? And those meant everything to them. This leads me to my last thing. That's a very forced transition, and you're announcing your intentions. I take a lot for granted because I just about everything I wanted growing up. If I didn't get what I wanted, I would get mad and yell at my parents. No capitalization, but you did use your quotes correctly. That would make them feel, F-E-E-L, awful. That's stupid of me. Too, T-O-O, because I didn't get one thing. You say you got everything you wanted, but then you say I didn't get one thing. The kids over in Africa were lucky if they could get most of the stuff I got. The kids over in Africa were lucky if they could get must. I think you meant most. That really opened my eyes to what? Your conclusion. The little things do matter to some people. No second person. If you get something we don't like or we didn't get what we wanted, that's a fragment. Don't get mad about it because there's someone in the world who would love to have just the smallest things you have. Don't take anything for granted because I don't anymore. So we have a lot of grammatical issues, so I'm a little bit concerned here because you did some of these things in your first paper, just not as heavily as in this one. So, and it's really short. This is 550 word essay. You only wrote 366. So I want to talk to you and see if the errors that you're making, if you realize that you're making them, if you understand how to fix them, because we need to get that fixed before we go any farther here. So I hope that this helps, and I hope this clarifies your grade. But if you have any questions, then please let me know. Thank you.